Hello every fur and welcome to our video. Today we are going to talk to you guys about our first Anthrocon experience, which actually happened to be this year. So, we'll give you guys some maybe tips, just some stories, may or may not help you, but we'll see how it goes. Also, a pre-warning, our camera quality, although, if you've seen our other videos, it is better. The lighting is really messed up, so sorry about that. Not much we can do. Yeah. Well, Yukiko, why don't you just start us off with some of your stories and how things went down?
Okay, so Anthrocon this year was actually our first furry convention. We actually been to a couple anime conventions, and I've actually myself been to a Comic-Con back in 2012. So a furry convention was actually a new start and a new beginning for another awesome con experience, and I have to say that it was actually a lot more fun, I would say, than a regular anime convention. Back to you, Tom.
I would say overall it was pretty exciting. Just like any convention, you're going and you really fit in with everyone there. It's kind of like, your own community that you really want. Especially with furries, I feel like we're more spaced out and there's not as many of us than, say, maybe people who watch anime, so we're kind of harder to come by. So just being at a convention like Anthrocon when there's like thousands of us there, it's really cool. Some stuff though that I think, we could have done better was socialize more, because even though there was a lot of us there, and furries are typically, they're shy, but they can be really open while they're, in a fursuit or just around other people who are like them. It's kind of like, I don't know, we really shied away from people, kind of stuck to the three of us, and by three I mean me, Yukiko, and Jenny, who's, not in this video, but, I just kind of wish we maybe talked to more people. What about you?
When we actually went down there, we stayed at not one of the main hotels, we stayed at the Omni-Pen Hotel, so we had to take a shuttle.
So it's nice to have a shuttle available to us, but something that really wasn't as good as I think maybe Yukiko is trying to say was that when we didn't take a shuttle, if we just decided to walk, because the Omni was literally just straight a block straight away from the main hotel and where the convention was at. But when you actually walked, there were people on the streets who, some of them didn't know what was going on, and they're almost I don't know, they're making fun of us, I think, to a degree, not maybe directly saying something, but they were laughing and taking film videos, and it wasn't it wasn't like the vibe you might get off someone who's very entertained and interested. It was a rude ha, look at those losers vibe, and it was really terrible. I hated it. There was a group of people, and that really sucked. But other than that, you're always with other furs, and it wasn't like we were the only ones who were walking past this group of people and they had this stuff happen to them. And generally people are really interested and intrigued and are nice and don't do anything off-putting to us. But there's still gonna be those people out there.
When we were waiting for the shuttle, there was a man and presumably his wife, and they were just sitting there doing something. They were smoking, and then we were just chilling out waiting for the shuttle. And then he was like, "Hey kids," and we were just kind of turned. We were yes. And then he was like, "Well, what's going on?" He was just, I don't know. He sent off a weird vibe, but he was nice overall. And we were just like, "Oh yeah, it's just this convention, for anthropomorphic creatures, whatever." We tried to be really nice. And he was like, "Is this a sex thing?" And we were like, "No, it's not for us. We have it for fun." So, overall, if people ask you about that kind of stuff, you don't want to give them the wrong message. It's none of your business, so, I don't know.
Well, that's a good point. I really think it is. So moving away from, people and how they react to the convention itself, maybe some little things that maybe we wish to do better, although I already mentioned we wish we were more social, but something we really should have done was, looked at the list of events going on and made a schedule, because we did not. We literally did not look at what was going on probably until the day of, while we were in the car on the way there. Yeah. And we were like, "Oh, we'll set a schedule 30 minutes before we get there. We'll do it every morning for each thing." No. Don't do that.
Did not work out very well.
Plan it out as soon as you can. Just because, things might not go to plan. So maybe have a backup plan, because some panels get full really fast. Or maybe you find something else you need to do. But make a schedule. I mean, if you don't, you won't probably find time to eat because you'll be like, oh, I want to do that. Oh, I want to do that. But like, you need to eat. Like, trust me, it was bad. Like, there was times where you're like, cool, we should eat, but like this panel, and then it was like, but like food is probably more important than this panel.
The chicken tendies.
Yeah, chicken tendies.
Chicken tendies.
Best chicken tendies.
They're $9 chicken tendies.
Was worth
the
chicken tendies. Good chicken tendies.
We went to the raves.
Yeah, I mean, okay, we went to the raves, and really, we actually only went to the first night, which is Friday night, right?
Yeah.
We only went to the Friday night one, and we were there for maybe 20 minutes, and then we had to leave because we were in our partial suits. This is because that's all we got. We were in our partials, and it was super hot, especially when you're like, no, you're really getting your rave action on. We had all these glow sticks. We were decked out, but it was just too much. So we just went to the Headless Lounge, sat there for like a good 20 minutes, cool off, and went back to the hotel. We were just done.
Let me talk to you about the Headless Lounge and how beautiful it is. Like, when you're a fursuiter, I can't even imagine about full suiting, but when we were like suiting, we suit for like 20 minutes, and then we have to like run to the Headless Lounge, and it is like the most beautiful experience you'll ever have, because they have all those like these like tubes that like blow out these freezing cold air, and you like stuff it like into your face, and it just feels great. And we just kind of like lied down in there and just chilled out, and even though we wasted a lot of time in there, it was really fun.
You know,
good time.
yeah, the Headless Lounge, like, I know some of you might not actually have fursuits, but as Yukiko was saying, yeah, there was like this big like tube structures that you would just set your head on. It would just blow up air into your heads, and there was like a ton of fans, a ton of like other like flexible tubes that you could stick like in your sleeves.
Drinking water.
And there's like plenty of drinking water, and it's such a weird experience when you see like other suitors headless, because, you know, like ruining the magic, but like, you know, it's acceptable because we're in the Headless Lounge, obviously. And you can't record or film in there, which is understandable on so many levels, but it's still really nice in there. Like part of like is Anthrocon this year was literally like Headless Lounge Con 2K17. And we really, you know, we had some really nice chats in there. It was really nice. We really bonded while we were in there. And by bonded, I mean with each other, because we didn't really talk to anybody else. Sorry, not sorry.
Another thing I wanted to talk about was just a pretty interesting con experience that I had at Anthrocon was we were standing in line for the rave, I believe, and there was MOSFET and another otter fursuiter that was just like dancing around, and it was just like really cute and really fun. And he gave me, I was out of suit at the time, so he gave me like these 2 seashells, and MOSFET was like giving me like a dancing motion, so I was like, okay, I guess I have to dance. So I danced like really stupidly and really just dumb, and I don't know, I just let it all out, and he just grabbed the 2 seashells back and like ran to other people, and it was just like really cute and really weird. So then when we were going back to the shuttles, I saw just like a young man just chilling out, and I was just like, it's like, okay, look at him. And then I saw on his you know, neck there was this MOSFET, and I was just generally surprised how such like a so weird.
It sounds a little weird, but like it's really interesting to see when like a normal person is like, I mean normal person, I guess, is in suit, and how personalities can like change. I mean, some people are the same person in their suit, and other people are just a completely different, you know, persona. And it's just really interesting, especially people who can like, it's so drastic, and it's just amazing to see them do that. I mean, of course we don't know MOSFET on a personal level, so maybe he is like that, but you know, we don't really know that, so it was just interesting to see.
Seeing all the different fursuiters like walk into the Headless Lounge and then, you know, just take off their head, and you're just like, whoa, I was not expecting that kind of person to be in there.
No, I think overall, Anthrocon was fun. Definitely need to plan it out more. Maybe even make new friends, because I really think going to Anthrocon and talking to people and making friends and having people just genuinely hang out with is amazing, as long as you're safe. I mean, if you're a minor, don't be careful. Don't go to any hotel rooms. Don't go anywhere you shouldn't be. stay in the convention and like unless you know this person on like an extremely personal level, not like someone you met on the internet, but like you know them in real, like not real life per se, but like outside of you being a furry maybe.
Yeah.
Like you like they're your neighbor. Like that's fine, I suppose. I mean, as long as you think it's gonna be okay. But like other than that, you know, don't do anything that puts you in a risk. Even though, you know, furries are supposed to be super kind and nice, like you still need to like know when something is like a little too far for, you know. You never know. Don't give people so much trust because, you know, we're still people. There's still bad people in this world. Doesn't matter what fandoms you're in. You never know. You just gotta be careful. Alright, well, I think that about wraps this video up. So, you know, please like, comment, subscribe. You know, cheesy.
We need those views.
YouTuber cliche. Like,
Please.
comment, subscribe. You know, if you have any questions or you think we should do more videos where we just, you know, sit and talk. I know it's not the best thing and we don't really have a following, but you know, if you want us to do it, you know, just leave us a comment. And if you think Jenny is stupid for not being in this video, please put that in the comments so we can just, you know, we can just shove it in her face.
I don't know, she just has better things to do,
You know.
such as talking to a male man.
You know, not like a mailman, a male person. She's in
love
our
mailman.
basement right now. She's
in our basement.
Alright, well, peace out, guys.